In this video, we're going to talk about dashboards, customized dashboards, and different views that you can create for your inventory, for your forecast, and for your various orders in SoStocked. Let's start here on the inventory page, and you'll see a view that looks similar to this, although not exactly. It'll have your products. So what a dashboard is basically a pre-saved grouping of filters, columns, and grouping categories in a particular way that you like to look at it. So in this case, we're on the default dashboard on our inventory page, and this is called the active dashboard. And basically, this is all of our products in our entire catalog, and the only filter is active. Now, while I'm here, let's talk about filters. There are many, many things you can filter by. It would take me a long time to explain all of them, and I want to keep this video short. The best thing to do is to go into the filters, and you can change it between and or, but just go through and scroll through the various filter data that you can search by, and then learn how to use the filters kind of by trial and error. There are a ton of ways that you can filter and create your own custom dashboards. I'll give you one example right now. Adjusted velocity is less than or equal to 5 units per day. If I apply that filter, the dashboard is going to change, and I'm only going to look at products that are selling less than 5 units a day or equal to 5 units a day. I could create my own custom dashboard by clicking the button that says Add as a New Dashboard, and I could give it a name like Slow Movers and save or save and favorite. If I click the green button Save, it will create a dashboard that's only visible if I click this drop-down menu here. If I click Save and Favorite, it will add it as a button on my top menu here. So that's how you can create a new dashboard. Just be careful that whenever you're saving, make sure you haven't searched first. For example, if I had put an ASIN in here and then searched, and then I saved my dashboard, it would actually save with that filter in place, and then the next time I come in and I go to that dashboard, it will have that data saved in there. So if you're searching and you don't want that as part of your dashboard, make sure you remove it before you save it. Some other ways that you can filter is by columns. We have many, many columns that you can turn on and off. We're adding and changing columns constantly, so there's no way I can cover all of them in this video, but there is a lot of data, from how much stock you have to how many units you have on their way to various stages of your lead times, to marketplaces, there's just a lot of stuff in here. But you can turn on and turn off columns by clicking that button, and it will add or remove those columns. So here's an example. If I did not want to look at the ASIN, so I've turned off my ASIN column, and now the ASIN no longer shows up. So that's how columns work. In this case, I want to leave it back on. I can also move columns around. If I wanted to move this over here, we also have the option to change the width of columns. And then we have a drop-down menu inside of each column where you can lock the column in place, and that will make kind of like a freeze pane or freeze cell feature like on spreadsheets, where you can scroll beyond or beneath that column. The auto width feature reorganizes the width of all of the columns so that they fit the title and kind of make them more or less the same size, so it's easier to look at. And we also have the ability to sort ascending or descending. So after you've customized your dashboard, just remember to create it as a new dashboard or save it as an existing dashboard. If you're on a dashboard, as we are right now, and you click Save Dashboard, it will save your updated dashboard onto whatever dashboard you're already on. So make sure you're careful not to just save dashboards arbitrarily, but save as a new dashboard unless you want to override the current settings. As you can see, we've created a lot of default dashboards, and you can just play around with those and look at them to get familiar. Let's go up to the forecast page, and there are dashboards here as well. The default dashboard is orders by supplier, and the only filter here is active products, and it's grouped by supplier. But we also have all forecasts that are not grouped by supplier. In this case, we've created some of our own custom dashboards, but you'll have some up here as well. For example, transfers 30 days. The preset is status is active and what is recommended to be transferred within the next 30 days. You could change that number to 60 days or 10 days or whatever, and you could go ahead and rename it if you wanted to as well. And the same goes for our order tracker as well. We have several dashboards here, and the columns and filtering work the same way to filter your various work orders and purchase orders on the order tracker. The purchase orders and work orders pages have their own unique dashboards and filters as well. You of course can search by purchase order name, ASIN or SKU, or shipment ID. And just like on the inventory page, you can turn on or turn off columns. You can also search and filter by percentage arrived and some other unique filters that are not available on the inventory page. So that's basically how dashboards work. Some troubleshooting here. Make sure you save correctly any updated dashboards that you've worked on. And again, if you click Save Dashboard, it will overwrite any dashboard that you're currently on. If you click Save as a new dashboard, you can rename it and save it as new. Here is a list of all of our dashboards that we've created. And then up here on the top are all of our favorite dashboards for easy and quick access. If you ever want to delete a dashboard, for example inbound shipments, just click on that dashboard, go to the menu, and click Delete Dashboard. Or you can rename it, make it a favorite, remove from favorites, or even duplicate it from there. I hope you found this video helpful.